So when reading Trouble in Mind, the first thing that stood out to me was just the idea of reading a play that was written about a production or about a play. So it made it kind of difficult for me at times when I was reading to know if the characters were actually interacting with each other or if they were reading through their script. Um, I don't know, it was a different experience. I've never really read anything like that before. Um, a character that I picked up on was Judy. She was the one she said it was her first time acting, so she was new. She was trying to learn a lot, um, and it seemed it was important to her that the audience of their production kind of picked up on the take home message of it, which she thought was that people. It was kind of like an equality message, like people are people, um, and they're a lot more similar than than you might expect. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. It seemed like she cared more about doing something meaningful rather than just getting paid and doing it because she needed a job and needs to make a living. Um, then, as far as the third question, I think that this play it kind of reinforces and resists certain stereotypes. Um, by reinforcing, I think some of the slang that was used and the production lines when they were reading through their script. I remember, I think it was earlier. Was it Sheldon had if in his line. He didn't even know what that was or what the word meant until he had to kind of put it together. It's supposed to sound like he's just the way his character speaks, and it seemed like that was kind of a general theme. Is they all of all of the African American characters in the production in the play all seem to like use certain slang, which probably most African American people don't actually speak that way. So I thought it reinforced the stereotype that way. Also with Willetta's character, she seemed like she had the attitude where black people have to kind of cater to white people. She said they don't like angry black people, or it seemed like she had to kind of mask her true emotions. She couldn't, seem like she was sad or unhappy. She made it sound like, just put on a smile and laugh at their jokes type of attitude. So I think that also kind of reinforces certain stereotypes also. Um, and then for question four, I think there'll always be stereotypes. Maybe not always just race related, but age, gender, people from certain backgrounds. I just think it's kind of human nature. Everyone's always gonna. I think people naturally make judgments before getting to know somebody, um, and yeah, I just don't think stereotypes are ever gonna go